Okay, so as you can see, we've got 146 pages in this wireframe for Aura of Intelligence, and there's algorithms, like it's very comprehensive. It's about building a digital twin of your online presence and yourself and your mind, and then creating a virtual representation of an aura around your physical self and your avatar of your physical self so that your data is contained around you. So rather than waffle on without, I'll just show you. So here's the wireframe. There's three entry points here. They go to different places. Um, this is meant to be a scrolling, um, a swiping element that shows you what steps you've completed and what steps are next in building your aura. Um, this is one of the main navigation pages. So it's an instruction overlay will run on the page until the instructions are turned off, like this. That goes to a camera view. That would be whatever your rear camera, rear facing camera or front facing camera is showing you. And you'll be able to build your access your avatar. This one won't activate straight away. It's like a magic compass, and you need to fill out enough of the data sets to activate that. So your social web connections, timing and signals, your settings. Enter the matrix is about how you start putting your data sets into the physical space around you or in the aura toruses that then unlock the virtual reality side of things. There's also a memory palace or a mind palace. If you organize, like if you've trained yourself to remember better by having a memory palace, this one will be for you. And then there's each of the seven chakras and a crown chakra. Um, so the crown one shows world maps and star maps and stuff like that, and the rest are about your body and mind. Um, and then quick start goes back to here to show you what your progress is. There's a market for Aura Infinity. There's the Global Association for Joyful Responsible Abundance on Earth and the Aura Affinity. So this is where blockchain, marketplace, searching, travel, all is. And these are basically your chakras. So you have an inside and an outside view of these chakras. Let's go over to the, I'll show you the programming in Matrix. Um, you're going to have these tools in virtual reality to bring all your data sets in, and then you're going to associate the data with, so each of the um, toruses, each of the chakras will have a 12 by 24 matrix that has an inside and an outside, and essentially it'll be folded into a horn torus, so that on the inside is your private view of information, and on the outside is the information you have made public for, like as an API for other programs, other people to access your public information that is also got permissions for access. And so each chakra is bigger and further away from the core so that you can put more information in it, and you can add proximity settings, and there's other layers that will be added to these. And then, yeah, like I said, the crown will have like your Google Earth maps, oops, and your solar system scope kind of stuff. So you'll build your avatar, um, get a baseline questionnaire, social proximity preferences, size of eyes. Like you take photos to get these different measurements, which will then automatically set how uh, close the aura is, so that when you're using VR or augmented reality, your hand will be able to reach all of the uh, buttons and such, and you'll be able to change that. Pose estimation algorithms, so your avatar will be able to learn how to move. Face mapping and overlays, emotional expression, natural language processing. You'll be able to create data sets and apply machine learning algorithms to those data sets to train all these algorithms to be like you. We go into timing and signals. So there's a whole lot of different ways that we measure time and remind ourselves of things to do, and this is about how to set those for any individual, no matter how unique they are, like milestones, birthday reminders, counters and timers. They're important in so many ways. Scheduling reminders, how you're reminded, setting up different ceremonies and stuff throughout your life, celestial cycles to watch for, how you learn, and just in time learning once you get the light field overlay set, setting up all this stuff for work, community, and weather, because they all run by cycles. And then you have your advertising preferences, so you're never overwhelmed by information, and you can earn money from your data instead of data brokers earning money from your data. And you also get the products and services that you're looking for. So, like crowdfunding, incoming, outgoing advertising, public wish lists, sponsorships. So that's what I've got at the moment. Like project specific wish lists, themed relationships, travel, lifestyle, learning, home, all that sort of jazz. Then all these algorithms, these are non-exhaustive, but because I built this in 2019 or something, these were just coming online. All these algorithms: gaze detection, face detection, object detection, hand detection, recommendation engines, uh, meetups nearby, uh, traveling salesman algorithm. No, that's traveling salesman algorithm. Point to point navigation, anomaly detection, sentiment analysis, smart home, your AI assistant, art AI, uh, different abilities, more virtual reality, and like measurement, or the magic compass. So opportunities nearby. Once you've filled out so many of your lists, activities, challenges, and algorithms, you'll be able to start your magic compass. And then you'll have different types of memory. So fast memory, slow memory, um, and you'll store them in different ways in different locations for a variety of different reasons, like privacy, long-term storage. Like people growing up now have terabytes and terabytes of photos and videos, and like as we digitize more and more of the human life, we'll need to keep our memories organized, and until there's some breakthrough that we get petabytes and petabytes in one place at really fast, we'll have to manage the location for cost reasons and for speed and how often they are required. And there's like all these network devices now, your smart wearables, drones, um, your different AIs. They'll be really important. And then there's your social web, so your family stuff, your favorites, starting with your core values and virtues, and then going more and more into what you like, your wish lists. There's private and public wish lists, bucket lists, things to do, public life goals, travel plans, social media imports and exports. So you'll be able to get into API access, or you'll export your data and import it into the app, and then you'll run algorithms over your data to analyze it. And that is really the core data that you require with your avatar. And then your memory palace, so you'll be able to map your home and your office or public buildings, different real estate like rentals, Airbnbs, map resorts and nature. And of course you can build your own memory palace that is like, it doesn't even have to obey the laws of physics. So however you memorize things best, you'll be able to create that there. So then we can go to the market as Aura accommodation. Like this is just come from a search through the idea of there's got to be lots of businesses that have the word Aura in their trading name, and that is like a semi-warm lead into joining the network to sell your products and services, or find people that are aligned or possibly aligned. And then there's the blockchain. So now that we're in the age of AI and the truth and trust of the world and governance is breaking down, and at some point we'll all need to be able to verify. It's at least people in the public sphere who are guiding the world will have to create public blockchain of all of their opinions, their decisions, so that people can trust that it's come from that source. And we'll be experimenting with how to do that with a variety of blockchain technologies. And so there'll be marketplace, membership, events. The vision is just to create value for the Aura Affinity members, customers, partners and supporters by promoting and evolving the use of mixed reality Aura interfaces to build an internet of good things. And then a global association for joyful, responsible abundance on Earth that essentially will gamify creating your core values, like from people all around the world. And we're going to try and map a way for world peace through defining joyful, responsible abundance in every language and culture, like asking people from each of those cultures to define it into a shared database. And then we'll eventually get to a world vote for, and this is about trying to solve the AI alignment challenge. And yeah, so obviously there'll be a sitemap as well. And yeah, where am I going? Anyway, that's the one I was looking for. You'll be able to put your favorite pages in a quick quick access. And yeah, so you get your world maps, all your data, virtual reality, memory palace, social web, avatar for health and content creation, magic compass to help, well, that'll connect through the maps to all your data sets. You'll have large language models prompting you and interacting with you via voice, text to speech, and speech to text. And essentially, it's like it's pattern recognition. Like, if you think back to a child putting different shaped blocks in different shaped holes, it's essentially that sort of pattern matching, just scaling to more and more complicated patterns. And if you play it like a game and set all these settings and learn how to manage the privacy settings on the inside of your aura, like, sorry, knowing that everything on the inside of the torus in the aura is private and that everything on the outside is public, and you setting those privacy settings, and you're just pattern matching, sticking to the themes of each of the colors of the chakras and their spiritual or emotional or physical resonance. Those patterns will be quite easy to learn, and you'll essentially be programming a high fidelity reflection of your higher mind, and it'll connect to the infinite intelligence of these large language models and super intelligence as it emerges, and all of the core values of all of the users using these apps will guide the alignment of the super intelligence. So that's essentially the 2019 wireframe of this. And yeah, now as of, so what is it, 20th of March 2026, I've now got more than 200 million words of conversation and code about aura of intelligence and joyful responsible abundance and how to manage this technology as it evolves so quickly. And let's build this, or something just like it. Because wouldn't it be cool to have an actual aura that you can interact with? It's not just an etheric thing. And yeah, I think we'll grow as a civilization very quickly if we do this, as we do this. Well, there's not if, it's just a matter of when. Because there's a lot of people around the world that believe in auras and energy patterns, so why would they not build a high definition one? So hopefully we'll find some good team members and we'll vibe code this into reality very soon.